What's sproutin' buds? Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and today in Pikmin 2 I'm going to take you on a little trip back to the past. By that I mean I'm recording this day 7 after I recorded day 8, because when I thought I recorded day 7 the first time, someone on my production team of 1 forgot to hit the record button. Anyways, that's easily fixable. Basically, I just had to play through the game again to this point. No big deal. I mean, it's fun to play. So you're going to see the numbers are going to look a little bit different as far as Pikmin count, treasure hoard, whatnot. So ignore the numbers for this episode. This is going to be just a recreation of what I did when I made it to the perplexing pool for the first time. And we got some things accomplished. I'm just going to get us kind of back up to speed where I am currently in the real playthrough. So episode 8 will have the set numbers or the particular special numbers. And we're going to get to see what things are like here in the perplexing pool for the first time, which used to be the distant spring, I think it was called, back in the original Pikmin. We're not landing too far from our original landing site either. It was just a little bit further to the, let's just say north, but the front of the screen basically. Okay, before we go too far into this, I want to do some exploration. We'll see if, keep Louie back at camp, but first of all, we've discovered something in the distance. And I've got a update possible thing on my computer. I don't care, you probably heard that.
Look, off in the distance. Wild Pikmin. Can you see them, Olimar?
Yes, I can. The yellows are here waiting for us.
They are yellow Pikmin. You encountered them when you crashed on this planet, correct?
I did.
It would be most helpful if they remember you like the red ones did. Yes, most helpful.
Wouldn't it? Alright, let's go get ourselves some yellow Pikmin. So the first things I'm going to take note of are, well, these things. These are sheer wigs, kind of like the sheer grubs that we fought already, but they're a little bit more dangerous in the fact that, although you can fight them as the captains, as soon as they get to half HP, they start to fly. And they start to recover their HP. I mean, they're recovering their HP as we're fighting right now. So I'm not going to risk Olimar getting beat up too much. They're pretty easily dealt with, though, as long as you can land a direct hit on them with the Pikmin from above. And we kind of need to get past them eventually to get to these sticks to make a bridge. However, we have to get to the other side of the sticks to be able to, you know, build this out. I was wondering if we threw Pikmin up here and I used the C-stick to keep them away from me, could I guide them over to here? But ultimately I decided that's too risky. I don't want to, like, we have no way to save our Pikmin in the water right now. We will have something eventually. But as for right now, no thanks. Yellow Wollywog sitting here, minding his own business. We find a cave. The Wollywog just drops behind us. This mystery cave.
My sensors are giving out foreboding signals. These signals could very well mean that this hole is filled with wretched, nasty bugs. A vicious program terminating bugs. Well, at least I'll be okay. So this cave is known as the Citadel of Spiders. Now, we need fire resistance and electric resistance, which we don't have yet. And we've never known of any sort of electric resistance in Pikmin, have we? So we're not going in there just yet. We're going to keep that in mind, however, because we are going to need to check that out at some point. So if we come around this way, this is where we want to start off with. This little, again, it's not really, I think I called it a seesaw or like teeter-totter or something. It's just basically a weight puzzle. So we're going to need Louie, and we're going to want to grab a number of red Pikmin, if I'm remembering correctly from my first foray into this area. We need red, we're going to need some white, and purple are never bad to have either. So let's grab 15 of our whites. It's our whole complement. And we'll grab, let's say 15 of our purples too. Alright, so time to do some recreating, Professor. It is kind of cool to see how things change from game to game so much. For example, that spot we landed in, it's a lot more built up than it used to be. That sandbox thing, because initially that was just really low wetlands that would eventually, like, you could walk out of them and you would find the Smoky Prog after a while. Yes, we did land near the Smoky Prog. In fact, can I show that on the map? Because we have landed here
And I think the Smoky Prog egg was actually right around here. So, yeah. That's, I mean, good thing to know, just so you are aware. There is no Smoky Prog in this game. So that's nice to have. Or nice to have the knowledge of. Okay, so I'm going to try to throw as many Pikmin up here as possible. I'm going to try to keep one purple down here below with us, though. I just threw them all up. So Olimar, I'm going to send you up there. Okay, Olimar is good. Grab all the guys. And, Louie, send the rest of the Pikmin up there with him, would you? Louie's not going to be able to make it for now, unfortunately, so he's going to hold the fort. As Olimar grabs all of our Pikmin and listens to something snoring. Okay, first of all, I once mistook one creature for a, called a snitch bug. This is the actual snitch bug. And you're seeing I'm having a little bit of a difficult time dealing with him. Overall, he's not too bad. And honestly, he's not really an enemy, so to speak. He doesn't kill your Pikmin. All he does is, he's more of a disruptive kind of influence. He'll pick up your Pikmin, and he'll plant them in the ground. I think we're missing one, are we not? I've also got to plant some Pikmin bloom flowers here, too. But I got plenty of time. Just got to drop some quick flowers down here, and then we're good. I am missing one Pikmin. Where is it? I know I'm missing one. This ain't good. Is it with you, Louie?
Louie.
Oh, he's looking too. No, I don't know. We'll find it, I'm sure. Oh, right over here. Sweet. Okay. So the next problem we have is this creature up here. Remember when we fought the main boss in the first Pikmin game was known as Emperor Bulblax? Well, this is his cousin, Fiery Bulblax.
Louie.
Actually, no, hang on. So we're going to disperse our team here. And being that he's a fiery monster, we're going to take our red Pikmin who resist fire. So I'm going to also show you a pretty nice thing that I didn't get to show off just yet, but I really appreciate it. It's really awesome. First, we got to wake this Bulblax up. Okay, red guy, get in there for a second. Okay, come on. Let's get together. Okay, I got to lure him in one direction. Hopefully away from bad guys. Now we're going to use one of our... Get out of here. This is our Ultra Bitter Spray. As you can see... Most impressive! This fierce beast became as hard as stone in a mere instant. It petrifies the enemies. The Ultra Bitter Extract seems to have a side effect that stops beasts in their tracks. So, that's a nice... Like, that makes this game so easy. I shouldn't say easy, but easier. Because if you can just paralyze them like that... Guys, get up quick! Ah, well, we lost him the first time we fought him, too. Get up! There we go. Alright. Good work, boys. I mean, we lost one. That's not bad, only losing one. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, we need to get our white Pikmin. You purples can get away. Get over there. Alright, take our whites, because inside here that the Bulblax was basically blocking is a poison barricade. So we're going to take that down. But yeah, I'd say the Ultra Bitter Spray is one of my favorite things in the game. It does kind of break the game in a way that makes it pretty easy, but I'm not going to complain about too much of an easy time, let's say. Okay, now again, these snitch bugs are annoying. Especially when, apparently, I'm missing every single one. There, he just threw our guys in the ground. Excuse me. I'm actually throwing at you. There we go. Gone. Alright. All you gotta do is pluck your Pikmin. They'll be fine. In fact, he is kind of helpful in the sense that he will plant whatever Pikmin you have, or that he picks up, and they will, if you leave them in the ground, they will grow back into buds or flowers over time. Am I missing one more already? Again? Still? What? Anyway, let's go over this way. We got a fiery blowhog here, but wait a minute. What is this? A strange object on the ground. What do you say, Pewter?
What is this? A strange mold-like botanical entity has spread across the ground here. Interesting. I'm detecting other plant life suffocating beneath it. Uh-oh. Okay, well, first of all, before we deal with that, let's deal with a fiery blowhog. Make sure our purples don't get caught up in it. Actually, the purples are not bad. They will stun this thing when they land on it. And they hit pretty hard if you drop them directly on top. So let's see what's going on under here. All you gotta do is have your Pikmin attack. We'll eventually break this thing down. And what will we find? Louie, I guess you can come back to camp. We will need him in a moment to, Oh, what the heck? They're taking the Bulblacks? Okay. Well, no thanks, boys. We don't need it right now. Good thing I checked on Louie. We could have lost Pikmin to that Wollywog. But I will, as I say, need to do a bit of battling with Louie. I didn't mention that, but I will need to do that. So here's what was holding down. Here's what was being smothered, basically. New flowers. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do with Louie is so much happening. Okay, let's put the purples away. Let's get more reds because I want to take out those sheer wigs. I think 20 should be plenty. Again, one direct hit on a sheer wig and you're good. So that doodle-doo-doo-doo meant that the poison wall has been dealt with. Get up! Get over here. Stick together, guys. Okay, there should be 2 over here. Got them both. Alright, excellent. I think we're clear for Olimar to start sending everyone to work on these. And I like the distant spring, or the perplexing pool, for the fact that right near your ship you do have 2 of the ultra bitter berry plant things. So you can replenish your ultra bitter sprays quite well every day. Alright, meanwhile, let's come over here, grab our white Pikmin, because this place, or the, we're now accessible here. However, by the end of day 1 here in the perplexing pool that I failed to record, I didn't actually get to the yellow onion in time, so we're not going to do that just yet. I'm going to head up here, and if you're wondering about these little dudes, these are called whisker pillars. They're not really enemies. They don't, all they do is attack or eat the berries. They don't attack your Pikmin. They can be defeated to turn into more nutrients for your Pikmin, but essentially they're not a threat. They're just here to, essentially, much like the swooping snitch bug, just to ruin your progress. How's that bridge doing? You almost got her? Alright. So, this is basically all I've done for setup for the area. I might just end the day early, although we're pretty close to the end of the day anyways. Wait, don't go that way. No! Get back here, you're too fast! They're going the long way because the bridge isn't done yet. There we go. And the bridge is now done yet. And I gotta plant more flowers. Oh, there's so much happening! Okay, let's head over here. We got a safe moment. Throw some more of my special flowers down in Pikmin Bloom. And now we can take the berries. In fact, you know what? Since this is gonna be saved anyway, let's just take everything back. And boom. Okay. Now I think I'm all caught up. Kind of funny that we were going to bring that Bulblacks. Oh, you get out of there, Whisker Pillar. No, 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 no. Everyone get up there. So there's treasure near here, too, actually. Is that all we can bring for the time being? I believe so. Just check one more thing on my Pikmin Bloom. Switching over to flowers I'm going to plant. Get out here, Whisker Pillar. I feel bad about the Whisker Pillars. Now watch this. You defeat them. And, they're not dead. And yet you bring them back to the onion and turn them into pellets. I find that kind of messed up. You know? Like, you stay here, Louie. I want to demonstrate this gruesome fact of the animal kingdom right here. So it's still struggling. It's still wriggling to get free. And we're about to see some gruesome stuff. Not really, but still. We'll pretend. I mean, it's just a game, right? This poor living creature. Yeah.
Nature do be like that. Anyways, as you see, it's a good way to get our purple berries here. The downside is, currently in the real playthrough, I don't yet have this, I do have access to the berries, I just didn't really set it up completely just yet. So I'm going to have to wait until later on in the playthrough. See if I get that ready to go. Alright, so now let's try to get our Pikmin back together. Even though this day is not going to count towards our overall Pikmin defeats, it's also not going to count for lab loot, by the way, for the super thanks, simply because we never did get any treasure. I still feel like I want to get all my Pikmin back. I don't want to see any Pikmin get taken out during the ending cutscene. Oh, and the snow has started. Today's going to be a snowy day in my area. I can see it starting to flake out there right now. Which is too bad, because I got to walk out there to plant the last 50 flowers for what I'm trying to bloom and Pikmin bloom. How am I supposed to do that? There's a Pikmin left. Uh-oh. Where is it? Hang on. I knew we lost one somewhere. I don't know where it... That's not it, is it? No, that's where the yellow onion is. Where's our one missing Pikmin? We can't let this happen. I don't like this. Was it... Did it carry something back? Well, in a time like this, the only thing you can really do is go whistling like a madman. So, we're gonna do that. Louie, you stay here. Okay. Any Pikmin? Oh, you're right here. Good. Not that far away. Gotcha, buddy. Woof! That could have been worse. Also, take note of the interesting paintbrush tail-looking beast out there. I'm not quite sure what that is. I mean, I've fought it before. Of course, I played the game. Get back here. But, I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, let's go to sunset right now, because we basically are done. We've done all that we can, just to be sure. I'm not going to save the game, though, in case I have to do this once again. Record is still going, so that's good. Things should be all swell and dandy. And now we'll see what we get for our message. Recap. Again, the numbers are going to be off skew. I know there was a treasure that I didn't pick up in this run-through that I already got in the main playthrough. So, totals, at the end of the day, worry not. They're going to be different tomorrow. And they will be up to date as far as our main adventure is progressing. Alright, so let's see. Today's report, complete nonsense. Ignore all this. Especially ignore all the treasures we got. I mean, save yourself the trouble, don't bother counting anything. And we didn't lose any Pikmin, as far as I'm concerned. Technically, though, we did. I know when we fought the Bulblacks, the fiery Bulblacks, I think we lost 3 initially. Olimar, I see you're making notes in this treasure hoard. This is no scientific jaunt. It's business, which is why the ship is writing sales pitches for your finds. So basically, they're just saying that we can check out descriptions, continue, based on what Olimar scientifically deduces these items to be. There's also, in fact, can we check that right now? Just as a quick little follow-up here. So if we hit zoom, like we do Olimar's journal, hit X, and he describes this. This fruit was dug up from the floor of an icy cavern. It appears that the fruit's thick skin protected it from the frigid cold. It's quite remarkable. The shape of this fruit eerily resembles the president's head. P.S. The labyrinthine underground entrails of this planet are like a completely different world. There's supposed to be a way to see what the ship says about things too, but maybe that doesn't unlock until later. But there's a lot of like just extra content in the descriptions of these things, and more will be revealed later in the game. But for now, continue to area selection. That's going to be it for today's episode of Pikmin 2. If you folks enjoyed it, of course, feel free to hit that like button down below. Your support does help push this out to more people to check things out here on YouTube on our channel. And if you want to see what has brought us to this point, check the link in the description or during the outro to the full Pikmin 2 playlist. And if you would like to be here for future installments, make sure to subscribe to the channel or join as a member And either way, hit the bell button for notifications when the new videos are coming your way. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you folks again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.